Good enough.
Are we already recording? Oh, this is fucking dope.
Are we?
Yeah, you pushed.
Oh, I accidentally.
We're a minute in. Okay.
Okay.
So this has been the process of getting ready. Oh shit! Too much movement. This is the process for this video to get started. 5 seconds. Let me start. Hey everybody, I'm JR.
I'm Roger.
Wow, that took a while. We're two of the members from Eclectic Nerds, and we're here to talk to you guys today about
Power Rangers.
No, not Power Rangers. The Texans. No, tampoco. Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. It dropped. What's today's date?
24th.
24th, in the year of our Lord 2017, and we watched it about 4 times back to back.
Yep.
Dissecting it.
Yep.
What
What is going on? I got Vegeta hair, dude.
Over 9,000. Okay, so that being said,
Jimmy Neutron in this piece.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So trailer dropped.
Holy fuck.
I know there's been a lot of worry from the last one, maybe like giving away too much of the movie, but this one, it's less narrative, more points of what's going to happen, or previews to what's going to happen.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
It's an actual trailer instead of a synopsis of the movie.
We get to see whole plot, beginning, middle, end. Not too much, enough for you to be like, "Holy crap! This is actually happening." And we see the ups and the downs for our young Peter Parker. So straight to it, the movie trailer starts off with young little Peter Parker and a brand new. We've never seen this part of the Spidey suit now, and it looks teched out. Tony Stark has given this dude the works. He has over 100 something types of web shooters and 200 plus. Like, holy crap, this guy can web the whole city, and still like have extra things to do. From there, you see him interact with the Tony Stark and kind of just try to get accepted, you know?
I don't know how I feel about the interface in the suit, because I know that in Civil War he had the Iron Spider suit, but even then I don't think it had the interface. And I don't know how I feel about what is his name, Jarvis or a Friday into the Spider suit,
or his as they like to call it, training wheels protocol.
Oh yes.
Which was having a bunch of other abilities that the suit can go on with locked. Like, so we haven't even seen the full potential of this new Spidey suit in the movie. From there, we see him struggling to try to get used to this new life and wanting to be one of the big heroes that you see on the screen, and kind of, better. Yes.
Too much. Okay.
Too much. Hey, Texans. So you really see like his struggle as a character to be one of the greats, yet still feel, you know, alienated,
alone,
an inkling,
wanting to prove himself,
an inkling, itsy bitsy spider, if you will. Pun? No. Okay. And go for it.
I completely forgot that Donald Glover was in the movie, and that I saw him in the trailer, and I'm like, "What are you doing there? Why are you here?" But you also see there was a still. I think I don't remember if it was in the trailer, if it was like a release like of a still of something. But he was like next to who we believe to be the Shocker, and he's selling weapons, or he's at the back of the van, either buying something, testing something out. I don't know what's going on. I think there's still a lot of speculation as to what's going on. A lot of the words, the whispers from the internet are saying that
The worldwide.
maybe he could be the Prowler. And we know that Prowler worked for Silver Sable. There's a Silver Sable Black Cat movie in the works with Sony. If they introduce him, they could be leading up to that to try and unify all the movies. This could be the first step. Or JR and I were having this interesting conversation that maybe they might be switching things up, and we know that Peter Parker
In this film.
in the comic universe, Parker dies, Miles comes into play.
Ultimate Universe, to be specific.
Yes. So switching it around, maybe. We know that Donald Glover voices Miles in the animated series. Could it be that they've switched the roles and now it's old Miles, young Peter, and they kill off Miles to make room for Peter and Tom Holland as Peter?
I mean, because technically, if you look into the way the story goes and the abilities that he has, the whole Homecoming movie is
Miles' story.
Miles' story with Peter Parker in it instead. Disney, Marvel Studios, if you do this little flip switcheroo, did that black on us, it would be interesting to see how everything would go moving forward. Seeing as how Sony has stated that after Homecoming, you know, Spider-Man's going back to Sony and no longer in collaboration with them. And there's also works of the Amazing Spider-Man 3. And
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't think so either. But here, as a fan, as fans of the Spider-Man, one of the greatest heroes ever, one of the most iconic for sure. There is such thing as a Spideyverse, just like there is such thing as a Flashpoint and a Speed Force. So there's multiple universes. If they wish to collaborate that way, maybe that's the way they can do it. It's Hollywood, guys. We really don't know. And sometimes they get it. Sometimes they, you know, it's a hit, it's a miss. But it all depends. As back to the trailer itself, we see a more in-depth look into the Vulture. Michael Keaton, Vulture. Ironically, he also played the award-winning Birdman. But
which is an awesome movie.
Yeah, awesome.
If you haven't seen it, what are you doing with your life?
Very.
What's that? It won. Was it Film of the Year? Movie of the Year?
Yeah,
something like that. You know, just a minor. A little bit.
So Birdman, Michael Keaton, also fantastic actor. Also played one of the best Batmans. Fight me.
If not the best.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's funny, you know, to play on words that he is also the Vulture. And holy crap, straight out of the Ultimate Universe, this is how a futuristic villain is done right. This is how a futuristic villain is done right. They try to do it with the Green Goblin in 2 films, and in my opinion, completely destroyed it. The Vulture, it doesn't look like the one in the comics, but you could tell it's a vulture. It has the talons, it has the beady eyes, you know, even it has kind of like the face mask has somewhat of a beak resemblance.
Like it's an actual suit. It's not just a Birdman with wings.
Yeah. So that, I believe that was done right.
And it's cool. It's interesting to see because there was also that international trailer that dropped today as well. So we'll be, I mean, links for everything will be down below. But the international trailer went into depth with the Vulture's motives and like what he's been doing behind the scenes. And I know they've touched on it with like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like studying the Chitauri technology that came to play in Avengers 1 for, and he said that he's been messing with this for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
right. So
it's
pretty advanced technology, obviously, and he's using it for evil or for its intended purpose. But case in point, he's researching, he's studying it, and he's using the same technology that aliens are using. So that kind of adds to the menacing element of the Vulture. So not only does he look crazy, creepy, and evil, and scary, and all these other things, but the technology behind it is also pretty advanced, and it's a challenge. It's going to be interesting to see how Peter handles this situation.
So now let's talk about the other characters, the supporting actors. We have what looks like Peter's best friend. I haven't got his name, so for that, forgive me. But you could tell he is somewhat of the comedic relief, and he's also going to be that guy that's rooting for our young Peter as he questions himself as to what to do, you know, and things like that. We also see Zendaya, right? Zendaya and her role, which is still in question.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, but she
supposed mystery. I kind of want to see her play Mary Jane. I want her to be Mary Jane.
I kind of think she'll be Felicia.
It'll be them's just fighting words. The reason I say that though is just because I want it to be like an interesting twist on Mary Jane. Even though I know the character that she's playing right now is a complete and total opposite of a Mary Jane.
Yeah.
And he's in high school, so he doesn't get Mary Jane. Well, in Spidey, he has Mary Jane.
Somewhat.
No, he has Gwen Stacy and Spidey.
Gwen Stacy. And then it proceeds on forward.
Yeah. So
Gwen Stacy came first, then and then Mary Jane.
But no, I don't think she'll be Felicia.
We'll see.
That's one thing that I don't want.
Bye.
Definitely.
For sure. So you see a lot of comedic elements into it, and you really do get the spirit of this. He's a teenager trying to figure out what to do in a superhero world now.
It's definitely a kid's movie.
Yeah, but I promise you, you're going to see him challenge himself, and you're going to start seeing him think as an adult. And I think, I really wish they do allow Marvel Studios to continue with it, because to see Tom Holland as Spider-Man mature into an adult Spider-Man or adult Peter Parker would be very interesting and very useful in the cinematic universe.
And it'll also be interesting to see how he deals with and without the suit, because it's also implied that Tony is going to take it from him. So
yeah, his quote is
how?
Yeah, he goes. I think we can tell from the trailer, after an incident happens and he tries to be hero with bigger stakes. Tony Stark is not pleased. Give me back the suit.
And he's like, I have nothing without the suit. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have it.
Verbatim, he tells
him total sense.
Yeah, if you're nothing without the suit, then you don't deserve it. Let that marinate, because look who's telling him. Iron Man. Stark. Iron Man is telling him, if you can't be a hero without the suit, you're not a hero. How ironic. I mean, Tony Stark has had character development. We see it in Iron Man 2 and 3.
Still hasn't had the alcoholism development.
That kind of was hinted into the movie, the second one, at his party. Yeah. Final thoughts?
I'm excited just because I know that this whole Sony Marvel Studios team up thing was slated for 6 movies, right? And I think this is the
second,
because it would be Civil War. This one, that's 2. That leaves space for 4. But we also have
oh god,
Infinity War. Right, so that's 3.
1 and 2.
So that's 5, which leaves them room for 1 more. So where else will we see Spidey?
I'm crossing my fingers to get Venom in the MCU.
I just really want Carnage. The only reason I'm happy, one of the main reasons that I'm happy that they're doing this Venom film is because where there's a Venom, there's a Carnage. And we already, speaking of Venom, might as well just mention it, right? Tom Hardy was cast as Eddie Brock. I'm still iffy about, because I don't want it to be
Bane.
No, not Bane. We have this star character, and we have this star actor. But there's no. I don't want the film to be carried just on the idea that we have a star in place here. Let's ride with it. You know what I mean? Because anybody can be Venom, but you put Tom Hardy as Venom, people are gonna watch it.
What element? What can he bring to the table? Kind of
exactly.
Thing. For the fact that it is a Spider-Man movie, and he can bring darkness. He can really get into those dark worlds.
It has to be dark.
It has to be dark
because it's got that October release, and October is Halloween. So we have to go back to the
theme,
dark times, the horror, and
bring both
everything. Bring the carnage, if you will.
Oh, pun! I like that one. High five. That was a good one. Anywho, let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification so you know anytime we upload some awesome content. And yeah, what do you think? Let us know. And
also, if you like our videos, share them with your friends. Let them know Eclectic Nerds is where it's at. Let them know we want the family to grow.
Yeah, guys. So with much love, I'm JR.
I'm Roger.